noticed it. So, I don't know.
Make sure your mics are on.
We are streaming it.
Okay.
They're on, it looks like.
They are on. So,
Will you check the stream?
it's like a church. Okay. Well, it got quiet. I didn't even need this, but this meeting will come to order, and we thank you all for being here. This is an exciting day, and we're excited to swear in our new county attorney. Before we do that, I want to give special thanks to Jake Gordon and Dane Murray for also being excellent candidates and running. This is a hard process, a very public process, and I know that that can be challenging, and just want to thank them, and we appreciate them. Also want to thank our former county attorney, James Swink, for his service, many years of service to the county. James, thank you for all that you did for us. And also Tony Baird, who jumped in as the interim, I guess, is really what it was. Tony, thank you. Thank you for being there and being willing to fill that role. So it's exciting. We'll go ahead and get started. And so I want to thank Judge Brian Cannell, District Court Judge, the Honorable, I guess I should say, even though he probably doesn't like that. I'm going to call him that anyway. He's going to do our swearing in ceremony. Appreciate that. So if I could have Judge Cannell and John Luthi come up right here, and he'll swear him in, and then they're going to turn and sign the actual documents, and then John would like to give us some words. So.
All right, Mr. Luthi, please raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I, John David Luthi,
I, John David Luthi,
Having been appointed to the office of Cache County Attorney,
having been appointed to the office of Cache County Attorney,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Utah,
and the Constitution of the State of Utah,
that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
did you practice that this morning? Diesel looks pretty good.
I did.
Thank you. John, go ahead.
Kind of practiced what I said at the last two public meetings. I'm shooting from the hip here. But what I want to say is thank you. And really everybody that I have thought in my mind to say thank you to, you're mostly here. And that's why I ought to say thank you, because you've all been here or been there for me, both through this process and before. I want to thank the council and Mr. Zook for your putting trust in me. And I know that this position ordinarily is an elected position with the general public, and I look forward to earning their trust as well. I want to thank my family. We've filled 2 rows here today. They came from Colorado for my niece's wedding, which was happened to be good timing to have more family here. But I won't name them all except for my wonderful wife, Valerie. Thank her for her support. I appreciate Jake and Dane. They've been in this office longer than I have, and I've had the chance to talk with both of them this morning briefly, and they're professional men. And I look forward to working with both of them and the rest of this office in a new capacity. I thank James for making it easy to step into this role, in that there's not a righting of the ship that needs to be done. There's just a keep it pointed that needs to be done. There are partners from the firm that I left when I came to the county attorney's office, and I thank all of you at Peck Hadfield, Baxter and Moore for my time there and supporting me here. It's been a pleasure to work for the county for the last 2 years. This is not a knock on the firm that I left, but I have just loved already working at the county, and am so glad for the opportunity to continue in this new capacity. I want to thank the law enforcement that's here and the law enforcement that isn't here who enforce the laws. I have great respect for the Constitution and the laws. That's why I'm an attorney. And I have respect for you that enforce it and for our citizenry that abide by them. And this is a great community to live in because while I know that we have a full staff of prosecutors, so we do have our issues, but we do have a wonderful community that is safe and kept safe by you. We have work to do, as Gordy's pointed out yesterday and before, on the civil side of things. And Gordy, I appreciate your support with everyone else, and we'll get to work on all of those issues. And thank you and our bench. We have a wonderful bench here in the county. I don't think I've missed people that are here, at least. If there are those not here that I should have named, we'll catch them too. I look forward to working with all of you. Thanks.
Thank you, John. Well, we would invite you to congratulate John and also to join us. We have some refreshments in this room back here and invite you to come get some treats. And we are adjourned. Thank you.
Make sure you eat the cheese, that's for my cows, so.